Hi, everybody. I know you're so excited to get started on your very first assignment, which is making a professional video that you make online to introduce yourself as a professional educator. Hopefully, this type of video would be used at your school, you would send it to parents, you would show it to children. So it's a really big and fun assignment, and it also helps us get to know each other a little better. Before you start making online content and working on your professional digital footprint, I wanted to talk a little bit about identity and protection of your information. One of the things that I always tell new teachers is to Google yourself. See what type of digital footprint you already have out there and if it's what you'd want parents, employers, and children to see. I also encourage my educators at this point, if they're going to use online content or social media, to make it professional. So for example, I have a professional public Facebook. You can be friends with me there. That's where I share professional information. I have a private Instagram account. This isn't public, and it isn't something that I would share with my students or my employers or colleagues. You are going to be using Animoto, which is an online website, to create an account and make your video. This will be pretty standard throughout your teaching career. It's important that you begin now to take hold of that digital identity and also work on the data management part of that. Let me show you what I mean. When you go to these websites and you create accounts, it's a lot easier if you stick with your professional account. So for you guys as ODU students, I suggest you use your ODU student email and that you make a uniform password that you're going to use on most of these sites so that you can remember it easily. I don't use the same password with my personal life, bills, my email, and my social media. So for instance, with my Animoto, there it is. And I have a password that I've used for a very long time with all my online tools. And here you can see my video, right? Now, once you make content, you can share it in many different ways. I share mine on YouTube, just make it easier, and that's what I suggest you do as well. But I want to talk a little bit more about YouTube as well. So on YouTube, I have a lot of videos. You will have probably one or two by the end of this class. You have options here with these videos. You can come in here and you can click on them and you can change the settings. So you could say, hey, I think I don't want this to be public now, or I want to make it link only. And you have the option to do that so that only people can see it. If you really want to keep something so that only people you share it with via link can see it, my suggestion is to take the video file, the MP4, and put it in your Google folder. You can then control who you send the link to. You could also add users so that they can't share that link. They can only log on with their username. That's just a good way to control that. When you're posting content online, you have to be mindful that others can see it. So you want to be sure that the information you're putting out there is something that you'd want everybody to see, that the information is yours, not anyone else's, and that you're sharing it correctly with others. Once again, if you like to keep things private, and I've had students in this class that say, we're making a lot of online examples and we're using a lot of online tools, but I don't want to have that big of an online footprint. And my suggestion is keep it private and share a private link with me by my username, or put the content into a Google folder and add me to it. And that's a way to kind of control that information. I hope this video was helpful for you. Have fun Googling yourself and working on your digital footprint and how you present yourself professionally. If you have questions, don't hesitate to email. I'm always here to help. Bye.